Merhaba sevgili oyundaşlar, YouTuber Amca kanalından herkese selamlar, sevgiler. Kanalıma hoş geldiniz sevgili dostlar. Beni kendine çeken oyun araştırmaların sırasında ya ben bu oyunu oynamalıyım dediğim, hikayesini pek bilmediğim, hikayesini de sizinle beraber öğreneceğimiz Beyond Steel Sky'a başlıyoruz sevgili dostlar. Dediğim gibi hani nedir? Şöyle bir sadece genel anlamda baktım. Foster adında biriyiz. Bir çocuk kaçırılıyor ve bu çocuğu evine geri götürmek üzere yemin ediyoruz diyelim. Hani bunu geri götürmek üzere yemin ediyoruz ve onu kurtarmak için yola çıkıyoruz. Bizi Union şehrine getiriyor ve bu şehirde yaşananların anlatıldığı bir hikaye. Fragmanına baktım. Hani hikayesini şöyle okuduğum kadarıyla aklımda kalan bu sevgili oyundaşlar. Bakalım. Umarım hani ben beğendim. Umuyorum sizin de beğeneceğinizi düşünüyorum. Hadi bakalım oyunumuza başlayalım. Ne olacak? Neler bitecek? Hikaye nasıl gelişecek? Ben de sizinle birlikte göreceğim sevgili dostlar.
I'd already decided it was going to be my last night in Max's village. I was sorry to be leaving, but I was restless again.
Beware! The day grows dark, and demons stalk the gap by night.
Harsh old woman, stop your superstitious nonsense. Besides, this is the best time of day for fishing, eh, Milo?
Yes, Dad. Look, Foster! I use these broken sensors to make a fish alarm. It detects the fish before it bites.
Nice work, Milo.
Milo was just like me as a boy, and the tech skills I'd taught him would help the village after I left.
Do you really have to go, Foster? How can we ever pay you back for all you've done?
It's been my pleasure, Max. One of Anita's pies will be payment enough.
I owed the Gap folks so much. My first tribe fostered me when I was orphaned all those years ago. They taught me how to recycle tech scavenged from city dumps. Soon, I even built myself a playmate.
I'm your friend. Call me Joey.
Joey and I were always together. As I grew, I upgraded him. He became the best friend I ever had. But then...
Foster! Foster, wake up! The sensors detect a fish. It's a big one.
What the?
It was no fish.
Max, keep back! Milo!
Dad! What are they?
Max! Drop him, you...
Dad! Foster! Help me! Help me!
Milo had gone. The machine, too. But its riders had left something behind.
Max? Milo? What's happened, Foster? Where's my son? Max? Max? Oh, no! I told them there were demons stalking the dark.
Ya çok konuşuyorsun.
The stalker that attacked us was a machine, not a demon.
Please, Foster, I don't understand. What happened?
I told Anita everything I could, though I knew very little. Max was barely conscious. I could only hope that with Anita's loving care, he would recover. As for me, I had to follow Milo and his captors immediately.
I'll bring Milo home, Anita. I promise.
Thank you, Foster. I know you will.
Dawn was breaking as I left the village. The featureless wastes of the Gap stretched away from me. Night followed day, then day dawned once more. Time lost meaning as the tracks beckoned me ever forward. Determination had long replaced sadness. Whatever it took, I would find Milo. The tracks were barely visible now, blurred by the wind. But I was sure I'd reach their destination soon. Then I saw the thing I feared the most approaching. Sandstorm. I battled forward, but now could only guess that my direction was correct. I decided to save my energy and sank into an exhausted sleep. Maybe the old woman was right. Maybe demons did stalk the gap. For as it shrieked and thundered around me, the storm brought back my nightmare once more. Union City security was attacking. As my tribe screamed in terror, I salvaged Joey's motherboard. Taken captive, I couldn't save my village. But I survived when the security copter crashed, entering Union City. On the run, I soon got Joey working. Upgraded yet again, he helped me overthrow the evil that ran the city. As I left, I told him to make the citizens happy. Union City was no place for me. I wanted to be where I could do most good, helping the scattered people of the Gap. I woke to find the storm had passed. But not without finishing its cruel work. The tracks were gone. I was lost, and so, I feared, was Milo. Then, I heard them. Gang birds, scavengers, and in this wasteland, that meant only one thing: people.
Bence grafikler ve çizimler
Despair turned to hope. I was sure that if I could find where the stalker had gone, I would find Milo. Then, in the distance, I saw a girl crouching over a body.
Hareket etmek için VASD ve ok tuşlarını kullan. Fareyi kullanarak etrafına bak.
A beady-eyed gang bird was watching me.
Bu taraftan geldik. Harbiden de bana göre grafikler çok güzel. Bilmiyorum, ne düşünüyorsunuz? Koşmak için shift tuşuna basın. Koşalım bakalım biraz. Ablacım, ne oldu?
The girl was holding a device to the lifeless hand.
Hey, excuse me.
Who the hell are you?
I'm searching for a vehicle that...
Ah, no! Damn birds!
Wait, I just...
Whatever that device was, the bird had it now. A corpse lay propped against a rock. The gang birds were eyeing up the corpse hungrily. No way I was going to get between those birds and their feast. The gang birds were eyeing up the corpse hungrily.
Onlara verebilecek bir şeyimiz var mı? Levye. Acaba levye ile şey yapabilir miyiz? Korkutmadı.
There were few things that would scare gangs, and a crowbar was not one of them.
I would need to find another solution.
Aynen öyle. Başka bir çözüm. Neyimiz var? Turta. Ha, yiyecek olabilir. Evet. Aynen öyle. Şimdi
The girl had been doing something to the guy's hand. I wondered what. He'd clearly been dead for days. The logo. I'd seen it
evet.
before.
Oyunun başında şu
And the
kaçıran şeyler.
androids that had taken Milo. The
Milo'yu
girl was my
kaçıran
only
androidler.
lead. I had to follow her.
Değişik bir oyun ve güzel bir oyun bence. Böyle çizgi filmsel. Bunun yanında görüntü ve şey de çok güzel.
Union City.
Union City.
I was back.
Müzik de güzel.
Over the years, I'd heard rumors of how the city had thrived since I left Joey in charge. I was finally going to see for myself.
Joey robottu. Bunun arkadaşı. Buradan ayrılırken evet ona şey bırakmıştı. Hop. Bir hoş geldin diyeceklerdi tepemize. O yazısı inecekti anlaşıldı.
Halt!
Sen kimsin hayırdır?
Welcome, unregistered Gaplander.
Well, hi. And you are?
Aynen ben de
Community
sordum.
Welfare Droid 2CU at your service. To commence your Union City registration, please make your way to the immigration terminal.
That's okay, I'm not here to register. I'm looking for...
If you're looking for the immigration terminal, it's right over there. Thank you.
Önce bir
Can
kayıp
you help me
çocuğu.
find a missing kid?
You want to file a missing persons report? Go register.
I've never seen a droid like you.
And I've never seen a Gaplander like you.
I bet. And what is it you do?
I tell Gaplanders like you to visit the immigration terminal and register.
Let me know how that goes. I'm looking for a vehicle that maybe came this way.
A vehicle? Well, this is a freight entrance. So, you're in the right place.
Right. I need to find a boy called Milo. He was...
What you need to find is the immigration terminal. It's right over there.
So how do I register?
Easy. Just go to the immigration terminal and you'll get a U-chip for your
U-chip, eh?
temporary ID.
YouTube
The
ne şimdi?
correct route is indicated by these signs.
Sounds easy.
It is. Without it, you won't be able to interact with any of the Minos devices in this area.
Şimdi önce YouTube
What
neymiş? onu
exactly
böyle.
is a U-chip?
Don't they teach you Gaplanders anything? A U-chip stores your ID and personal data in a micro-implant. The immigration terminal is easy to find. What's keeping you? The correct route is indicated by these signs.
How do I get to immigration?
The terminal is at the wall end of the garden. The correct route is indicated by these signs. Soon as you've registered, you can access the Minos devices.
Minos
What's
neymiş?
this Minos you mentioned?
Minos is the interconnected computer system that is everywhere and controls everything.
Everything? That sounds very similar to Link.
For the convenience of all citizens. And word to the wise, no U-chip, no access to the Minos devices. Not even the vending machines. So go register.
Can you tell me about any vehicles that came through here a couple of nights ago?
Read my lips. Immigration terminal. Register. You.
Have you seen a boy called Milo?
No. But I do see an unregistered Gaplander.
Dudaklarımı oku diyor ya, şey vardı neydi? Dur. Soma oyununda da böyle robotlar vardı. Onları hatırlattı bana.
Remind me how to register with Union City?
The immigration terminal is back there in the gardens. You want a U-chip? That's where you've got to go.
Thanks.
Tamam.
Bye for now.
Pleasure. How can I help?
The droid wasn't letting me out of her sight.
Excuse me.
Got a problem?
Why are you following me?
You're an unregistered Gaplander. You don't have a U-chip, which means I need to monitor you. Personally.
And how do I get a U-chip?
By registering at the immigration terminal. Simple, huh?
I'll get round to it. Why are you following me in particular?
You're an unregistered Gaplander, and unregistered Gaplanders gotta be monitored.
And there was I thinking I was special.
You are not special.
Thanks for your time.
Tamam, anlaşıldı. Bundan biz kayıt olmadan kurtulamayacağız. Gidelim bakalım.
The gangs look mean and ugly. The sign was directing me towards immigration. It was a tire or modern art. I couldn't tell which.
Doğru. Lastik mi? Lastiğe de benziyor. Değişik bir sanat şeyi, evet.
There was a strange smell, and it was coming from the truck. The sign was directing me towards immigration.
Kamyonun arkasından bir şey gidiyor dedi. Koku geliyor dedi.
I reminded myself of the collective noun, a murder of gangs.
Hitchcock'un ünlü filmi. Anladım.
Those birds weren't going to let me anywhere near the back of the truck.
How can I be of assistance?
Excuse me.
Got a problem?
Thanks for your time.
Enjoyed every minute of it.
Ben de. Bir şey yapmadın ki. Şimdi o anlaşıldı. Orayla da bu kamyonla ilgili de bazı bulmacalar falan var. Biz bunu çözeceğiz.
The sign was directing me towards immigration.
Şu göç bölümüne bir yönlendirelim bakalım.
I guess this was the immigration terminal.
Welcome to the Union City Registration Terminal. Please place your hand below to receive your U-chip implant.
Ouch!
A U-chip had been implanted into the palm of my hand. I wasn't sure how it was going to help me. I'd learned to think twice before just slapping my hand on something.
Doğru.
I'd learned to think twice before just slapping my hand on something.
Bu ne?
Authorized citizen ID required.
İzinli yurttaş kimliği gerekli. Ha şurada bir insan var. Teknisyen, tanışalım.
He was a scruffy-looking technician.
Excuse me.
Oh, hello, visitor.
What's up with your bollard? Maybe I can help.
You?
Sure.
Hey, listen, Mr. Gaplander. It's totally cute that you want to help. But this mechanism's a teeny bit more advanced than what you're used to.
You'd be surprised. I'm pretty handy with these sorts of things.
Sorry, got to get back to this bollard. It ain't gonna fix itself.
He was a scruffy-looking technician.
Excuse me.
Oh, hello, visitor.
Can I ask you a few questions?
Love to help you out, but me and my bollard here having a bit of a disagreement. Shouldn't be too long.
Okay.
The bridge seemed to be operated by some sort of hand scanner.
Error. Bollard malfunction.
The bridge appeared to still be broken.
Köprü bariyer arızası diyor. Burada ne? Terminal. Bunlar neymiş bakalım. Ha, Minos diyordu. Minos'a bağlanıyor. Minos'a hoş geldiniz. Yurttaşlık rehberi. Azim Bakanlığı. Sağlık Bakanlığı. Güvenlik Bakanlığı. Tüketim Bakanlığı. Konfor Bakanlığı. İlginç. İlginç bakanlıklar var. Neyse buradan çıkalım.
Enjoy this little piece of happiness, courtesy of Minos.
The machine ejected a garish, beclowned can of soda labeled Spankles.
You are currently at your maximum allotted Spankles allowance. Have a nice day. Apologies, but you have exceeded your Spankles allowance.
The 1 can a day limit didn't exactly support a thirst for Spankles.
Bu neymiş? Burada başka bir terminal. Gene Minos mı? Ha tamam, Minos deminki şey. Okey. Şöyle. Bilgilendirme noktası neymiş?
Citizen, welcome to the abridged audio-visual Union City fact file. The Union City walls were forged in 1994 by a small team of resilient workers. A common misconception is that the team was formed of Australian citizens. This couldn't be further from the truth. The city wall was constructed using British steel imported, along with workers, from Hull in the United Kingdom. Many of the citizens of Union City can trace their ancestry back to that small and very dedicated group of immigrants. This concludes your requested fact. Please return for an all-new Union City fact. And remember, be vigilant. This message is sponsored by the Ministry of Comfort.
Teşekkürler, teşekkürler. Ah, Joy.
It was a statue of my friend Joey. I couldn't imagine why they would have erected it. If Milo had been taken this way, I was sure Joey would help me find him. I needed to find someone around here who'd seen the stalker.
Okay. Şimdi bir dakika. Şöyle anladığım kadarıyla buraya gideceğiz. Bu kardeş arkadaşa bir yardımcı olmak için şu yardım masasından da bir yardım alalım. Buradan.
The hologram was already active. The hologram showed a young woman in uniform.
Tamam. Konuşalım.
Sorry to keep you waiting, sir. Welcome to Union City. My name is Greta. It is my duty and pleasure to answer any questions you may have about Union City and the local area. How may I help you today?
Joey, bizim
So
arkadaşımız.
Joey's still running things around here?
He was, until just a few years ago.
That doesn't sound good. Hope he didn't screw things up.
Not at all, sir. Joey the Savior was a great leader. Citizen happiness reached unprecedented levels.
Good to hear it. I happen to be an old friend of his.
Oh, we're all friends of Joey, sir. Gone but not forgotten.
Is there some way I can speak to Joey?
Sadly not, sir.
Oh, you mean he's not around at all?
Gone to a better place, sir. Went to find peace after a lifetime of service. Some say he strode out into the gap one morning. Others say he took a boat at dusk and went to explore other lands.
So who runs the city now?
The Council of Elected Ministers, of course.
Okay. Şu kayıp çocukla ilgili bir şey
A
biliyorum
child
ben.
has been kidnapped from my village.
From your village? Was the child a registered citizen of Union City?
No, his name is Milo, and
Polite apology, Minos could only concern itself with registered citizens.
I was hoping you'd be able to help.
Yani ben de
And
yardımcı
isn't
olmayan
hope a
olacağını umuyordum.
wonderful thing? In the meantime, do you have any other queries?
Have you seen any children come through this gate in the past 2 days?
Polite apology, I cannot discuss the details of other visitors.
Okay, then. Have you had any other reports of kidnapping?
Not of Union citizens.
What about others? Gaplanders?
Gaplanders are of no concern to Union City.
This U-chip thing, what does it do?
It allows you to interact with all the Minos devices in the area, as well as storing all your personal information.
Sounds kinda invasive.
We prefer the word transformative, sir.
So you can't help me find a missing kid?
It's outside my jurisdiction, sir.
Tamam. Yetki
I'm looking
alanına.
for a vehicle. Has anything come through here?
No.
You haven't seen a weird vehicle with legs instead of wheels?
Polite apology. I cannot discuss the details of other visitors' vehicular movements.
But this vehicle, it kidnapped a child.
Yani bizim
Is there
arkadaşımız
anything
kaçırdı.
else I can help you with today?
So you didn't see a vehicle?
As I said, sir, I cannot discuss vehicles.
But I'm sure you said no a moment ago.
I think sir is mistaken. Intrigued as I am by the notion of vehicles with legs, regulations deter me from such speculation.
Okay.
Have a nice day.
In Union City, sir,
Anlaşıldı.
there is no
Senden
other kind of day.
bir cacık olmaz. Yardım alamayacağız. Şu çözemedi. Bakalım ya. Kırık bariyer. İncele. Ne
One of
diyor?
the posts was jammed.
Ya, okey. Sıkışmış. Onları alalım.
I called upon my extensive background in engineering.
Hey, it's working. Hey, we fixed it.
Yeah, piece of cake.
Dude, council sure is shining in my direction today. Do you know how many times I've scanned this thing? The last scan must have done the trick. You see, I'm the diagnostician and tech expert around here. Name's Hobsworth. What can I do for you?
Tell me about Joey.
Praise Joey. Not a day goes by where I don't thank him for the happiness and prosperity
Bu Joey'yi merak
brought to
ettim.
Union
Tanışmak
City.
istiyorum. Joey kimdir?
Joey and I go way back. We must be talking about the same one.
Well, it depends. Our Joey was kind, benevolent, generous, firm, resolute, moral, magnanimous, proactive, and a friend to all citizens alike.
Maşallah. Joey'de yok yok yani hepsini taşıyor.
My Joey was more of a sarcastic pain in the... But he was my best friend. I'm looking for a vehicle that might have passed this way.
What kind of vehicle? Maybe I can help.
Well, I didn't get a good look, but I know it has 4 giant legs.
Legs? Word to the wise man. Vehicles have wheels.
Yani normalde evet tekerlekler
Not
üstüne
this one.
geçer.
It walked on the sand. And it was, shaped like a dog.
Whoa. That doesn't sound like any vehicle I've ever heard of. And I've got more magazines under my bed than you can even imagine.
It's really important I find this vehicle.
Why?
Because it kidnapped a child from my village.
Well, that's a gap for you. It's like the Wild West, but, you know, without the
Vahşi Batı gibi.
West.
Benzetme güzel.
I know it sounds crazy, but I've been tracking the missing child for...
Nah, if it's missing children you're looking for, you best try the gap, not here. Good day now.
Work order
Excuse me?
Well, hey there, stranger. How's your day going so far?
Well, I...
Great, I'll bet. Anything old Hobsworth can do for you? By the way, just so you know, I'm on the clock.
Yes, of course, no problem.
Kayıp çocuğu da bir sorun.
About this missing kid.
Dude, word of advice, huh? Since you're new here?
Okay.
Look, maybe kidnapping is the sort of thing you people do in the Gap. But this is Union City, man. We're a proper society.
Gotcha. Thanks. So what's your deal, Hobsworth?
I am a diagnostician for the Ministry of Comfort.
Konfor Bakanlığı'nda
And what
tanıcı.
exactly does a diagnostician do?
I find problems.
And fix them?
No, I just diagnose them. Minos fixes them.
Do you need technical expertise to be a diagnostician?
Of course. You need to know exactly where to point your scanner. See, I come to work and I pick up my scanner here and then I report the problem. My interventions are key to the smooth running of Union City.
Nice jacket.
Oh, thanks. I like yours too.
See you around, Hobsworth.
Oh, before I forget, I really appreciate your patience back
Rica
there when I
ederim,
was
ne demek.
fixing the bridge. Let me thank you properly. Give me your hand.
Okay.
There you go. Your kudos just got a boost.
Thanks,
Kidos.
I think.
Keep a smile on your face.
Eyvallah.
Work order
Kidos ne acaba? Kidos herhalde anladığım kadarıyla bir şey para gibi bir şey mi?
Work order received. Work
Büyük
order
ihtimal
accepted.
hani Kidos'un arttı dediğine göre ben düşündüğüm kadarıyla şey olması lazım. Bu Kidos dediği büyük ihtimal parayla ilgili bir şey. Okey, araştırmalarımıza devam edelim. Başka şurada
Apologies, but you have exceeded your Spankles allowance.
The one
Okay.
can a day limit didn't exactly support a thirst for Spankles.
was something strange about the water, and there was an unmistakable smell of ozone. Up close, I could see the water was holographically concealing an electric fence? There was something strange about the water, and there was an unmistakable smell of ozone.
Bir dokunalım bakalım.
There was an electric fence back there. I wondered if it was live. Ow!
Evet.
I was shocked to discover that it was. No wonder the gangs kept clear of this death trap.
Okay. Şu kamyonda bir abimiz var. Bir tanışalım bakalım.
The guy looked like he'd been out in the sun a bit too long. Smelled like it too.
Merhaba kamyoncu dayı.
Sir, excuse me, sir. Are you?
Whatever you're selling, I ain't buying.
No, I'm not selling any.
A likely story. Name's Wendell. Joe Wendell.
Nice to meet you.
That remains to be seen.
Koku.
I don't want to alarm you, but there's a strange odor wafting from the back of your truck.
I don't smell out.
Really? Because it's like...
Except the splendid scent of tasty mini K's, the finest organic knackwurst the Gap has to offer.
Don't believe me? Look at those gangs. They love my knackwurst. Can't chase them away.
So, your truck is full of mini knackwurst?
You betcha. Mini K, best in the Gap. Even contains some real meat. You're welcome to take a handful. Back of the truck's open, although the doors like to play silly beggars.
Oh?
Requires a special technique. Ritual, you could call it.
Ritual?
Aye. Now listen carefully. Step 1, give the bumper a wallop. Step 2, do a little jig. Step 3, pull the door and jerk it hard.
Wallop, jig, pull. That it?
That's it, lad. And remember the order.
The doors, they're locked shut.
Not locked, jammed. Oh, and I'm all out of lubricant.
So how can I get in?
Didn't you listen? It's a ritual. First off, give the bumper a good wallop. Then, do a little jig.
A jig?
Aye, a jig. Then pull the door hard.
Pretty technical, huh?
Have to move with the times, pal.
How do I open the back of the truck again?
1, big bumper wallop. 2, little jig. 3, pull hard.
Wallop, jig, pull. Got it. Those mini K's you mentioned.
As I say, grab an handful. Truck's open.
How long have you been here?
Lost count, but the delicious aroma emanating from my mini K's suggests at least 2 days.
Aren't you worried that they might be going rancid?
Oh, nothing that a healthy chlorine wash won't fix.
I'm looking for a vehicle.
Well, mate, today's your lucky day. This is a vehicle.
No, I'm looking for a special vehicle.
But Brucey is special. All he needs is his
Brucey,
prowess and
aracın
we'll be
adı.
on our way.
The vehicle I'm looking for had 4 legs and no wheels.
A vehicle with legs? Think you've got bats in your belfry, mate.
I saw what I saw. They kidnapped a kid from my village.
You're not the first I've heard talking about kids going missing in the Gap. But I've never seen any come through here.
Listen, you haven't seen a child come through here, have you?
Pinched something of yours?
No.
Yok.
He was kidnapped.
Kaçırıldı.
Oh, I see. Sorry to hear that. Have you asked those kids over by the playground? They've been here a lot longer than me.
Your truck's power cell has drained.
Aye, emptier than a politician's vows. There was
Güzel.
a sandstorm put the bridge over yonder out of action. I was told to go park for a few hours. Turned into a few days. Trying to keep the mini case cool in this heat emptied the power cell. I wasn't stingy on the aircon, mind, or the margarita blender up in the cab. A working man needs his creature comforts.
Anyway, 13.7 volts drained to nought.
And they still haven't fixed that blooming bridge.
And you've been sat here ever since?
No choice, until they send someone out to juice up Bruce's power cell. Someone competent, I mean.
Have you spoken to Hobsworth?
Didn't I say someone competent? That muffin doesn't know a panhard rod from a Chapman strut.
Mind if I take a look at the power cell? I'm pretty handy with this sort of stuff.
Hobsworth has it. Told me he'd have it charged in a jiffy.
Great. How long ago was that?
About 1 million jiffies ago.
Milyon
My guess
yıl
is
önce
it's
diyor.
either gathering dust or it's being ground to dust.
What was that you said about other missing kids?
Nothing specific.
Go on, try me.
Oh, just rumors. Voices on the wind, campfire tales. One man's kidnapping is another man's wandered off and fell down an hole, says I. No kids round here. Oh, except those young bucks over yonder. Sorry I can't help.
Any vehicles come through here recently? Specifically, the four-legged variety.
Only things been through here recently are birds, bad smells, and the occasional light breeze.
See, I've been following these tracks, but about a day and a half ago.
All right, pal. Didn't ask for your life story.
You sure you haven't seen any vehicles come this way?
Those land trains pass through up top every few minutes. Nothing down here, though.
So all you need to get into the city is a charged power cell?
Land snakes alive, yes. A power cell. Do you want me to write it down?
Tamam kızma.
No, I got it. I had this sinking feeling that the wrecked power cell in Hobsworth's hut was the one that Wendell hoped would power his truck. How do I open the back of the truck again?
1, big bumper wallop. 2,
Tamam
little
onu
jig.
öğrendim. Şu öbürüne
3,
de.
pull hard.
Wallop, jig, pull. Got it. I take it this is your truck?
It's got my name on it, don't it?
Your name is W?
Well, some of it.
How long have you been here?
Lost count, but the delicious aroma emanating from my mini case suggests at least 2 days.
Tamam.
Aren't you worried that they might be going rancid?
Nothing that a healthy chlorine wash won't fix.
When the power cell is working, what are you hauling then?
Mini K's. Artisanal, organic, handcrafted protein cylinders. At least that's what it says on the packet.
Sounds expensive.
Doesn't it? Between you and me, they're just knackwurst sausages. But these city folk love a tagline.
You seeing you?
Aye.
Tamam şu çocuklara sor dedin. Bir çocuklara soralım. Kamyonun kaputu.
There was an empty space where the power cell should have been.
Şey nerede? Bir de Hawks.
Authorized citizen ID required.
Demin buradaydı, gözümün önündeydi o adam.
Error. Insufficient permission. Citizen ID required.
Hah, gördüm. Şunu tekrar bir konuşalım. Kardeş bir dakika, bu Hopsworth.
Hobsworth, was it?
Ah, hello again, stranger.
How are things going with Wendell's power cell?
It's in my office.
But how long until it's charged?
It's hard to say, but it's on my list.
Any updates on Wendell's power cell?
Not yet, but I'll get onto it soon.
See you around, Hobsworth.
Keep a smile on your face.
Okey. Evet sevgili dostlar. Şöyle. Şu tarafta gençler var. Bunlarla tanışmaya gideceğiz. Bir sonraki bölümde bakalım şehre giriş anahtarını bulabileceğiz mi? Bizim daha çözmemiz gereken burada birçok nokta var. Tabi bu noktaların hepsini bu bulmacaları yavaş yavaş tamamlayacağız. Bakalım bir sonraki bölümde bizi hikayede neler bekliyor, neler olacak, hepsi ve daha fazlası bir sonraki bölümde. Umarım videoyu beğenmişsinizdir. Her zaman olduğu gibi kapanış sözümüz neydi? Uyunsuz kalmayın. YouTuber amca kanalında kalın. Sizleri çok seviyorum. Hoşça kalın sevgili dostlar.